All right, the last lift we're going to do for our core are called Supermans. This is also going to be focused on our lower back, glutes, and hamstrings, even on your rear shoulders, the back of your shoulders and through the middle of your back. Now with these, you're going to lie down flat on the floor. You're going to have your arms and your legs extended out, and all at the same time, you're going to lift your hands and your feet towards the ceiling up off the ground. So you're going to bring it up all at the same time. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back down. And you're going to bring it back up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. Now we're going to keep going through those until you get up to 10 reps. So you're going to do 2 sets of 10 reps. But remember, for each repetition, you're going to hold it up at the top for a 5-second hold. Now when you do these, act like there is somebody up above you that has strings attached to your feet and your hands, and they're just pulling it up so that all of them are coming up at the exact same time. Try to get them up off the ground as high as you possibly can, really flexing tightly through your glutes and your lower back. Now again, that's going to be 2 sets of 10 reps with a 5-second hold each repetition. For this week's nutritional tip, we're going to go ahead and wrap up our fat-soluble vitamins and talk about vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. Vitamin D is essential to our health. It is necessary for absorption of calcium, which in turn lets me know that it's going to help me to build strong bones and strong teeth. And the deficiencies, when you're not getting enough vitamin D, you are going to develop weak bones. And in children, that can lead to rickets. And in adults, that can lead to osteomalacia, which is definitely 2 things that you do not want to see in your children, and you don't want to see it in yourself. So you've got to make sure that you maintain the right amount of vitamin D in your diet. Now you can get vitamin D from milk, also butter, egg yolks, and fatty fish oils. Now you need about 5 micrograms per day for both male and female. Now 5 micrograms is a very, very small amount. And the reason that is because similar to how a plant makes its own food using the sunlight, our bodies actually create vitamin D with exposure to the sun. So with our bodies already creating vitamin D on its own, we don't need to actually intake a whole bunch of those products that contain vitamin D in our diet. Vitamin E helps us to maintain muscles and red blood cells, and it is also an important antioxidant. Now remember, we talked about antioxidants before as being like a sponge that soaks up the free radicals in our bodies that cause cell damage. So vitamin E, it is important to get it in your diet every single day. You need about 15 milligrams per day for males and females. Now the deficiency of vitamin E is actually unknown in humans, and scientists are still doing studies to discover ways that we can find if a human does have a deficiency of vitamin E. Now you can get your vitamin E in eggs, vegetable oils, mayonnaise, and also nuts and seeds. Vitamin K plays a huge role in our health because it is essential for the proper blood clotting of our bodies. Now, that means that if you have a deficiency in vitamin K and you were to cut your finger, you would see excessive bleeding. It's not just going to clot up right away, and you're just going to continue to bleed. Also, you will bruise very, very easily. So those people in the world that say, oh, I bruise like a peach. Every time you touch me, I get a bruise. That tells you right there that you probably have a deficiency in vitamin K. Now, you can get vitamin K from spinach, cabbage, and other green leafy vegetables. Also, you can get it from pork and liver and green tea. Now, for males, you need about 120 micrograms daily, and females, you need about 90 micrograms daily. Now, that pretty much wraps it up for our fat-soluble vitamins. Next week, we're going to jump into our water-soluble vitamins and talk about why they are essential and why you need to get them into your diet so you will at least be aware of what they do and what their role is in your health. We have all been around people who criticize, belittle, and even tease. And being surrounded by these type of people can be very stressful and even unhealthy. Now, if needed, shake up your team a little bit and recruit some A members that are giving off positive energy and ambitious thoughts. Now, in effect, you are going to create an A team. And see, Mark Twain said it best. Small people belittle your ambitions, but the really great people make you feel that you too can become great.